Hi, so today we're going to be talking about the books I want to read in January. So as we currently stand, it is the 5th of January and I am already halfway through 2 books. I've been halfway through these 2 books since like December, but I haven't finished them yet, so I'll show them to you now. First off, there is The Queen of the Tearling. I am like literally halfway through this. I'm 220 pages in. I am loving it so far, except I stopped reading it like 10 days ago because I went away, and I am going to pick it up like as soon as I finish this video. Whenever I get some time tonight, if I get some time tonight, I hope I get some time tonight to read this book. And it is so good. This is a fantasy, high fantasy, I guess? No. It's weird. It feels like high fantasy, but it's technically set in the future. But there's magic. And it's complicated. I don't really understand yet. I am only halfway through. I think you could explain more by the end, or at least more in future books, because I assume this is a series, but it doesn't really say. I'm really loving it so far. The characters are really great, and the world building is really good. Though the chapters are really long. I'm also halfway through reading The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I have this as an ebook from NetGalley. Thanks to, I can't remember which publisher I grabbed it from. Thank you to the publisher. I will talk about that in my wrap up. I am loving it. It is also I think a futuristic fantasy world kind of thing, but with superpowers in its fantasy world. And that's instead of magical powers, it's very much like superpowers. Like there are 2 sets of people, the Silvers and the Reds are human and the Silvers are like almost godlike and have special abilities. But I'm yet to figure out the details of how those all work. I'm about halfway through and I'm really loving it. The characters are really great and the plot is developing really well. So yes. So I intend to finish both those very soon. I also want to read The Ruby Airship by Sharon Gosling. I think that's the name, I can't quite remember. It is the sequel to The Diamond Thief, which I read earlier in the year as an ARC from NetGalley. And I also got this one as an ARC from NetGalley. I only gave the first one 3.5-ish stars. I found the writing a bit but I enjoyed the plot and found it quite fun, so I am interested in reading the second one. Hopefully the writing may have improved slightly and the plotline still is fun, so I'm interested in reading that. I also want to read this month The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss, which is my big crazy attempt. It is very long. It is over 1,000 pages if I am not mistaken. It is like literally, oh, it's just under. It's like 995 pages. It is huge. But I loved the first one, and I also want to read The Slow Regard of Silent Things. So I'm going to read these months. I am convinced this is going to happen. I don't want to keep putting this off because this is daunting, so I'm just going to read them and do it and get it over and done with. I'm so keen. And if I finish all those this month, I would also like to read The Glass Sentence by S.E. Grove, which is a middle grade fantasy series involving a split in the time zones, so they're all in different eras. I call the continents, if I'm not mistaken, which looks really interesting. It has a really beautiful cover and deckled edges and vellum, and it's pretty. And I would also like to read The Prisoner of Night and Fog by Anne Blankman, which is a pre-World War II historical fiction. I don't really know how historically accurate it is, but follows a girl who is the niece of Hitler. So that looks really good as well. And I've had these on my shelf, these last 2 on my shelf for quite a while, so I want to try and get around to reading them. But we must also pick out one TBR jar pick. So let's crack in and pull. Nope. No! I had some runners. Let's shove them back in. Let's see what we picked out. We have a Shard Lake series. I don't know if I'm really keen on that at the moment, so let's see what this one is. This is Illumination, which I think I'll pull out. Maybe I will read that. Let me find it. So this is Illumination by Matthew Plamp, and this is a historical fiction novel set in Paris during the Revolution, like Les Mis time. And it says Les Mis meets the Crimson Petal. And I found this at an op shop, but it is a uncorrected proof copy from like 2013. So I'm excited to have a read of this. I think I will read this month. This will be the pick. This is going to be it. I am keen now. Ooh, this is going on my pile to read this month. So these are the books I want to read this month. Hopefully I get through all of them and maybe even read a few more, which would be nice. But if not, I'm happy to just read these. Especially seeing as we have a pretty long one here that's a bit hefty. I'll hopefully see you soon with another video. I will have just spammed your subscription feed with the videos that I've currently done, hopefully if I get editing done soon. But I will see you shortly with some kind of tag video or something, and my January wrap up whenever we get around to that. So I will see you soon with another video, and feel free to comment if you have read any of these and tell me what you think down in the comments below. And I'll see you then. Thank you for watching, and bye.